We're on. Hello and welcome back to day 2 of our 2025 Virtual Championships. Myself, Lauren O'Hagan, and at Lowlands Farm Equestrian Centre. Today we have got lots of action in store for you. We've got Countryside Challenge. We also have a new thing, the watch party. We would love you to send the Virtual Championships with your groups at home.
Yeah, and we've already seen loads of pictures and stories. So if you want your pictures shared, send them in.
So keep them coming in, and we will head over to Michael Bishop, who is the CEO of the RDA, for his good luck wishes.
Hello, my name is Michael Bishop. I'm Chief Exec of RDA UK. The Virtual Championships is one of my favourite weekends of the year. It's a remarkable event that you can watch from your kitchen that brings together the whole RDA network right across the UK as a great celebration of equestrian sport as a part of what we do at RDA every day of the week. I've got to do two things. The first is to thank everyone who's involved in putting this weekend together. It takes huge numbers of people, from the people preparing the ponies to the people recording the videos to all the people who've made this broadcast possible. Thank you very much. And finally, I must say a great good luck message to all of the riders and participants, carriage drivers competing this weekend. Very best of luck, and I hope you take this moment to celebrate everything you've achieved over the last year.
So good luck to everyone who is taking part. Go out there and show them your very best. As a very good instructor once said to me, don't try and hide what you think you don't do well. Show them what you can do well and celebrate that. So go out there with a smile on your face, salute in style if you're doing your dressage, and enjoy yourself, you and your horse or pony together, doing something really special. Finally, a massive thank you to all of the coaches and the volunteers at RDA. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. Thank you.
Hello everyone, it's Esme here. I just wanted to come along and say best of luck to all of you who are going to be competing at the RDA Championships. Oh my goodness, how exciting. So best of luck to all of you. You're going to smash it. You're going to have a great time. So good luck.
Hello, it's Sam here from the J and Finn Charities team. The team wish all the competitors the best of luck in what we are sure will be a brilliant championships as usual. Getting this far is already a real achievement, and we hope you all have a fantastic day. Good luck.
Hi, it's Alice and Rex from RDA, here to say a very good luck to everyone competing in the RDA National Championships online in November. Huge good luck from us and the rest of the team at RDA.
Hi, I'm Catherine Morgan from Howden Equine Insurance, and I'm here with my fellow volunteers at Twinstead and Braintree RDA Group. We just wanted to send a message to all of the competitors at the RDA Virtual National Championships. We know that so much work is going to have gone into this. Hours, weeks, months, maybe even years of training and support has got to this point. So we're really looking forward to seeing all of your videos on the live stream. So from Howden Equine and everybody at Twinstead and Braintree RDA Group, we just want to say a massive good luck!
So here we have it, our second day at the Virtual Championships. We're excited to see what's going to start, and I'm glad that we're starting off with the dressage because I feel like we know what we're talking about a bit more there.
Yeah, it's definitely more our forte than some of the other classes that we are going to be commentating on. We had a great day yesterday, didn't we? Some massive scores.
We did indeed. Let's see if we can get those good scores again. Do remember, if you're watching, come over to the Facebook and also to the YouTube and let us know who you're watching and who you're rooting for. So here we have our first rider of the day, all the way from Drum RDA.
And we have Eva Finn Layson riding Ernie for the junior section, scored 66.47%. Eva has been riding with us for a while, but can find remembering dressage tests a bit tricky, and unfortunately the day of recording couldn't have been more poorly timed with the bad weather outside affecting her hearing, but she still did her very best in spite of it. So well done, Eva. Looks like you've had a great test despite the challenge of the weather.
It's not easy to remember the dressage test, is it, sometimes? Do you have any tips, Erin, for learning your dressage test?
Oh, remembering a dressage test is so tricky, isn't it? So I am a very visual learner, so I either draw it or I walk it in a smaller rectangle, otherwise it's quite a lot of walking. It might take a little bit longer than the horses do, but I like to learn the pattern. How do you learn your tests?
I tend to find if I watch one person ride the test, then I know it just sticks in my head. I can't remember much else, and my tip is just get to Pre-St George, then you've only got one to learn.
That's a great way to learn it, watching
Top
someone
tip
else
of
ride.
the day. Well, Eva's doing a great job here. Ernie looks like he's on board, wanting to do some dressage.
Very concentrating in this test. We wouldn't know that the weather's horrific outside and it's blowing a gale. He doesn't look distracted in any way.
And that's quite a tricky movement, isn't it, and what, to do 2 10-metre circles from X.
Yeah, really tricky, and then ride really straight down that centre line as well. And she did that very well, showing the change of bend through the circles and then showing that straightness.
And showing really lovely position.
Super position, isn't it? And it's really tricky, like we were saying yesterday, doing a whole test in walk and having large chunks of walk to keep the pony occupied, but she's doing a super job.
We are very popular over on Facebook. Well, not us personally, but we've got lots of people watching. We've got Jenna Corbett-Coy, Good Luck Neve watching from Manchester. Love your cousins, Austin, Emily and Aidan. They're from my neck of the woods.
And if you're watching on YouTube, I am back on the comments. I've got a second chance. So send in your comments if you're watching, and we love to hear everything about the riders and the ponies and the horses, don't we?
We do
really gives
indeed.
us a bit of backstory.
It makes us feel like we know the ponies and the horses and the riders too.
Well, exactly. We get to see all these amazing venues, so we want to find out more about the ponies too and all the riders.
So here's Eva doing her free walk on a long rein there, making a really straight line across the diagonal. Oh, commentator's curse. I spoke too soon.
Ernie was listening.
We have Sarah Jones on Facebook saying good luck to Dawn Payne, who's coming up later. And Mary Care, good luck from Joe and Mary in Ireland. And also riding for the disabled in the Isle of Man. Watching from the Isle of Man, RDA want to wish everyone a good luck for the weekend. We're excited to hopefully see our riders this evening. And Anne Glass says, very good luck to all the riders taking part in this. Eva's got her game face on.
She's locked in, isn't she? She's really concentrating. And a nice bow from both of them too. Well done, Eva.
So over to our second place rider now. Another good score here, Erin.
That's another super score. We've got Mingsun Leonard riding Hero, competing in the junior section for Bank Farm RDA. And we have some notes as well. And Mingsun is 15 years old and has autism with a demand avoidance profile. He learned to ride at Bank Farm RDA over the last 3 years. He has gained so much confidence being around the horses, particularly Hero, who he's riding here today. Hero is a 14-year-old fell pony who joined Bank Farm in the summer, and he's helped him settle into his new home. This is Mingsun's first time at dressage, and he has really enjoyed learning the routine and getting show ready.
Doing a great job up there around those circles that we saw Eva do. It's tricky to position them, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Really got to plan those lines, and especially when you're doing the circles and changing direction, you've got to plan your turn, look between the pony's ears, look for your line, and prepare for that new bend or that straight line as we have in this test.
And there's nowhere to hide, is there, at X?
No, it's very exposed, and you're right on the centre line, so the judge at C can tell if the circle's a little bit too small or too big, and how straight you are as well. So there's a lot to think about in that movement, isn't there? The hero looks very focused on the job at hand. They're turned out very nicely, aren't they? Super turned
The
out.
white breeches are perfect.
Gleaming.
It's like the Daz Performance Challenge.
Dazzling.
Daz Doorstep Challenge. The most ridiculous colour for horses.
I mean, it's not the most practical, is it? I seem to have dirt on my breeches as soon as I put them on.
I seem to somehow look filthy even when I've got black breeches on.
And he's just keeping that rhythm in the walk through all the turns, exactly the same, isn't he? Really consistent.
You could definitely set your metronome by him,
Yeah.
I think.
We were saying yesterday about that walk having purpose and activity. He's really clear in this rhythm and that stretch too.
I think Hero's been practicing that.
I think that's Hero's favourite movement. As soon as he gave him the rein, he took it forward and out. It was super.
Hero, the rhythm king.
The rhythm king. I like that. And it didn't change when he came back from the free walk, did it? Just stayed exactly the same.
I'm shaking my head here. No, you're right, it didn't.
You're not on camera just yet.
Again, another really good score there.
And a great job. And in equal second was Ellen Waite riding Ernie again for Drum RDA. Ellen and Ernie have been a team for a number of years now, and they love their weekly lessons together as well as going to competitions. They have competed at a number of events, including multiple regional qualifiers and also at the National Championships in 2023. Ernie isn't always the easiest pony, and Ellen manages him very well. That's what I find so fascinating about a lot of these ponies. We all comment on how good they are and how well behaved they are, but a lot of them have their little cheeky traits, don't they?
Well, did you see Ernie when he entered then? He gave him, when you said he's here for the second time, he gave the biggest yawn ever and nearly pulled poor Ellen out of the saddle.
I've seen many ponies be super cheeky for the helpers as well, and then their favourite rider gets on and they carry them around like butter wouldn't melt.
We have Lynn over on Facebook who says, good luck to all the girls from the drum. And we have a Stacey Croy saying, good luck and well done to all the girls. And Karen Thompson, who says, good luck to all competing tonight from Casteven Rideability. Now, is that one I say correctly? I think I was taught that one.
I think you were right with that one.
And And Cicely Young says, Drum RDA are locked in and watching.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear. I've certainly seen the riders with their game face on.
Ernie's looking for a quick escape. I remember the Drum RDA now. I once did a lecture demo in that arena.
Ah.
I remember.
Did you recognise the arena or the name?
Yeah, it was for the Pony Club.
Did you recognise the arena or the name?
This is a strange movement here. I've watched... No, it was the movement before. It seems like they turn across the school, but from the M marker. I'm going to have to look at the test for that one.
Yeah, it looks like a half 20-metre circle, maybe.
Maybe. Jules Dodge is Jules from Chalkdown, loving watching you riders go. Gracie Laxton, she was here yesterday. She's back again, saying good luck, everyone. And Jenna Corbett Croy, this is so exciting. Come on, Neve from the Drum RDA.
We have a comment on YouTube. Hello to the Bank Farm RDA watch party. Well done, Ming Sun.
So there's Ellen just collecting up her reins there after the free walk on the long rein.
And another one with a very good position as well.
We see a lot of good positions, I think.
I think there's some very good instruction going on at these RDA centres. They're turning out a lot of good riders.
Karen Thompson, yes, it's a half 20-metre circle, really hard to place in the arena. I always say in the corners there's a corner line and a circle line, and most people ride somewhere in between.
Exactly.
So a super halt there, well done. And now over to our winner of the class, taking the win for the junior section in this class 50, which is the Dressage Grade 6 walk only.
We have Evie Brown riding Ben for Drum RDA. And Evie has been riding with the Drum, as he's known, for a little while now, and has made tremendous progress despite her own challenges. She really enjoys riding Ben, and they have had great success this year already.
Strong start here.
Ben has very clear steps in this walk, doesn't he? Really accentuates each step.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of describing him. He's got a little swagger on.
I like it.
He's like a very sporty Highland pony, isn't he?
Yeah.
The sport model.
He looks like he's got a bit of a strut going on.
I bet he's got a lovely trot. And Ryan Kenny says, Evie, well done. We also have Amy Heron-Smith saying, good luck to Jane Mitchell. Oh, I definitely don't feel like we're sat here alone. There's loads of people.
No, everybody's watching. I have a comment on YouTube. Evie is from my school. Well done, Evie. That's from Lola. It's great to see so many supporters out there watching.
So this is the point now where they ride the half 20 metre circle to X, and then X half 20 metre circle to the left.
Which is quite tricky to then...
No, I'm still at the wrong point in the test, look, because she's coming round again.
To then get the right shape for a half 20 metre circle.
Oh, Cicely Young says he's an overheight Highland pony. He's actually 15 too. So there we go.
Overachiever.
And he's very much a dressage diva. I thought he had a good swagger on. Now this will be the point where she rides the half circles. And my friend Sheila Barnett. Good luck, everyone watching from Scotland. Good luck to Jane Mitchell. She actually says watching from a very cold Scotland. I think it's cold everywhere. And we have Joseph Faulkner watching. Good luck. This is great to see. I wish I could do this at some point myself. Living on dialysis makes things 10 times harder. Maybe one day I'll get that transplant I need. Well, we're all rooting for you, and we hope you get that too. And then maybe we'll see you here soon.
On the screen. She's doing a super job. We saw those two half 20 metre circles, that change of rein over X. So it's a tricky line, isn't it, to get that straightness, but then also have the right bend ready for the next second half of the circle.
Yeah, not have them falling in and cutting the circle too short. And again, back to Facebook, we've got Leonard Richard Stanway. I was fortunate enough to compete last year on Cobweb, Erin's favourite from the Isle of Man. Thank you to everybody watching for the opportunity. When we were sat looking at the notes before, Erin said, "Oh, Cobweb's back."
No, we don't have favourites. We just have a very long short list of favourites.
She's got no ink left in her pen.
It's okay, I've got my laptop. Limitless.
Evie coming down there into her halt, looking very pleased with herself. So we head over now to the senior section of this class. No, we're still in the junior section. We've got a joint first.
A joint winner for the junior section with Eden Hayes and Evie Brown. So Eden here riding Tato for Pennywells RDA, both scoring 69.41%. And Eden has been with Pennywells for just over a year, since she has grown massively in confidence and loves riding Tato. Eden is currently learning to canter and has been learning this both on Tato and Eddie the simulator.
Have you been on one of those simulators?
I have you?
Yeah.
They're quite fun, aren't they?
Yeah, I can't make them do anything either.
Yeah, I found the quick canter a little uncomfortable at times. But they're very good for not having to worry about what the pony's doing.
Or that it might spook.
It might spook if you press the wrong button. That was very straight down the centre line. Oh, I hope we've got the bears watching again.
You don't miss anything, do you? You've remembered that indoor school. Grace says, was Tato in the virtuals yesterday? The name sounds familiar. He's so cute. Yes, he was indeed. Tato and the bears in the corner. And Joseph again says, thank you for your kind comments. I've started having simulator lessons again and always enjoyed most things regarding equestrian. Well, the good thing with the simulators is you don't have to muck out.
That is true. And they're cheaper to feed.
And he said he would recommend the Racewood simulators to anyone. Such a wonderful learning tool. Glad to hear some positive comments regarding the simulators.
I mean, I think I need some lessons from Eden on her centre lines.
On her straightness. I was going to say the same thing. Poker straight.
They're unreal. She really scoops up the marks with the accuracy, doesn't she?
We have a proud dad over on Facebook. Clint says, so proud of my daughter Ellen and her bestie Ernie coming second today, and the other amazing riders from the Drum RDA who were first and third. Well done, Team Drum.
And she's using those stirrups you noticed yesterday with the plastic at the front too, just to help keep her feet from slipping through.
She's doing a great job here.
She'll be controlling Tato just from the voice and the weight. And maybe a little nudge. So he's really listening.
I think this is the famous Eden that likes also doing vaulting.
Eden's online. She said, I'm enjoying watching my first place. What a lovely surprise. Thank you for the kind words on my centre lines, from Eden. Well, I mean, they're very impressive. I don't think we could say anything negative about them, to be honest, because they were perfect.
Absolutely perfect. And again here, you're going across the diagonal, but it's important to be straight on these lines too, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Coming out the corner, being straight onto the diagonal line, and then riding that corner at the end.
To the bears.
Right to the bears. A little wave at the bears as they go past, maybe. No, she's too busy concentrating. She's obviously not as easily distracted as me.
No. Tato could just do with a little bit more impulsion in this walk. I think then he would break the 70 barrier.
Right on the border, weren't they?
Mm.
Well, we don't know. He might have a busy day ahead of him. He might have more classes to do.
Saving his energy.
Exactly. Energy efficient.
Mark Colvin says, congratulations to Eden and Tato. Go Team Pennywell's RDA. Now, Eden, if that is you from the vaulting days, I would really want you to jump off now and do a cartwheel.
Maybe later.
You can come back. Okay, so now here we go over to our senior section of this class, and this is your third place rider.
And we have Alex Topham riding River Song for Kesteven RDA.
With that magic score of 70 bob on.
Bang on 70%. And Alex says, I began riding at Kesteven Rideability earlier this year, and the opportunities to progress have allowed me to fall truly back in love with the sport. This is my first RDA competition and the first time I've done a virtual competition. I got the time out of my week to progress and do full body physical exercise, which is massively beneficial for both my physical health and mental health. The theoretical learning alongside practical makes me very happy, and I enjoy my time with the Kesteven Rideability. That's a great result for your first virtual competition.
And Riversong Betsy has been our horse of the year, and I can't remember when, but I remember Riversong well.
I definitely recognised Riversong. I think last year maybe was the horse of the day.
Karen Thompson says, the beautiful Betsy, aka Riversong. Betsy is 23 years old and a wonderful schoolmistress. She takes her work very seriously. She loves to perform and have a great dancing partner like Alex. This is Alex's first dressage test. She began riding at Kesteven Rideability in the early summer and is loving the technical side of riding through dressage. And yes, you've got the right pronunciation of our group name. Woo! And I've also had confirmation that it is Eden who used to do the vaulting. So
but she has said, unfortunately, no cartwheel this year.
Oh, Eden.
Maybe next time.
Me and Jenny started a thing. We were going to say hashtag be more Eden, and we were both going to get off our horses and try and do a roly-poly in the arena.
Should we film that later?
So this is a really good forward walk. Good rhythm and good purpose.
Yeah, and she's really listening, isn't she?
She's riding a really accurate test, so you can see then how she breaks into this 70% bracket.
And really planning her lines as well, you can see. Just thinking about what's next. Giving time to prepare so that rhythm doesn't change. Nicely through that tricky movement that we spoke about earlier. Looks a little breezy there.
It does look breezy. Again, she's keeping this walk really forward.
She really prepared for that free walk, didn't she? Set her up in the corner.
Yeah, really used the corner.
And you could see Betsy was ready to take that contact out and forward. And nicely back into the medium walk as well. The rhythm didn't change through that transition at all, did it?
So Karen on Facebook is obviously the trainer. We've worked really hard on the accuracy and applying the scales of training in the lead up to this test. Well, you can see that the accuracy is good because we and the judges, we're not guessing what movement she's doing. We can work it out.
It looks like Karen is calling at the end, so she's invested in this test, definitely.
Is that your insider knowledge there?
Yeah, Karen's the coach there.
So there we go, and over to second place for the Avon RDA. This is the first time we've seen Avon this week, I think.
I think it might be. And it's Amy Connolly riding Jim for 70.29%. And Amy is one of our long-term riders, thoroughly enjoys the Dressage Challenge. However, Amy was unable to attend the in-person National Championships this year due to the extreme heat. You did say it was very hot this year, didn't you?
It was roasting.
Jim is reliable and dependable, and Amy is filled with confidence when she rides him. They have competed a number of times together. Oh, that's a shame they weren't able to go to the championships in July, but great result for these virtual championships. And another reason to do these, really, isn't it? That you can choose a day that is a bit more suitable and the weather's a bit better. You can pick what time you ride. You can kind of control the circumstances a bit more to suit you, can't you?
Yeah, and it's not even just the test if it's too warm for the horses, it's the getting them there in the horse box and
absolutely
setting them up in stables and everything. And it's not just the
riding in
5 minutes you're in the test, is it?
Jacket and breeches in hot weather is a lot for anybody, especially when it's super hot like it was this year.
However, if it's really hot and the judges say you can go without your jacket, I still can't. I feel like I'm not at a show if I've not got my jacket.
No, I still have to wear my jacket too.
Funny how.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Mark Topham's Facebook says, well done, Alex. Fantastic result. Very proud parents watching.
10 metre circle left.
Christina on YouTube says, congratulations to Eden on her poker straight centre lines. So you were not the only ones that noticed. From Gadsden Place RDA Centre, where she was part of the vaulting team. So I'm sure they'll be in support of the cartwheels.
Hashtag we want to see cartwheels. Now do you remember to hashtag your watch party pictures into us?
Yeah, send in those pictures. I think we've had some videos in as well. Another super centre line from Amy here.
You can see the concentration here in both the rider and the horse's face.
20 metre circle right in medium walk.
I think Jim looks very pleased with himself. I think he knows he's done a good job.
I think he's delighted with himself, isn't he? And so he should be, over 70% and second place.
And he doesn't even know.
No?
He'll just be sat in his stable now eating hay, unaware that he's Facebook Live.
I wonder if they've got a screen in his stable and he's watching too. If anyone is having a watch party with their horse, send those pictures in as well.
Now that's what we really want to see.
That's
But we
the
don't
real-
want you in the stables. We
the
want
real
the horse
stars.
in the house.
Exactly. The support animals as well,
We want Jim on a chaise lounge.
with some popcorn.
I think you'd quite like that.
20 metre circle right in medium walk.
Yeah, let us know what his favourite snack would be, if you know Jim from Avon.
XA, half 20 metre circle left in medium walk. XA, half
So just doing those half 20 metre circles there.
in medium walk.
And as you come across the middle, you want to literally be looking at E, don't you? Nice and straight.
Yeah, you've got that curve from the first half, and then you want to ride a few straight strides over X, don't you, before you start that half circle into the left. So you've got a real mix of bend, straightness, and then new bend.
Change the rein, allowing the horse to stretch on a longer
So he's just losing a little bit of impulsion here in the walk. And again, you can see Amy just guiding him along a little bit with the stick. To say, come on, Jim.
Just a bit further. He's taking that contact out and forward really nicely.
HCM
So he's shown a difference
medium walk.
from that medium walk into the free walk.
Medium walk.
And that's really tricky sometimes if the rider can't adjust the length of their reins too easily. You've got to really ride from the body.
So the judge marks each movement out of 10, and obviously the highest score wins. It's transformed into a percentage. And then depending on the rider's impairment or experience, participants can ride tests in walk, walk and trot, or walk, trot and canter. So here we have the walk tests.
She's did a good job there looking ahead for her line. And then just making a little adjustment when she was going to be a bit early on that centre line.
Immobility salute.
Super straight.
Leave the arena.
And a lovely halt there.
And then the winner in this class, Dawn Payne, riding Paintball Chit Chat or Charlie for Scropton RDA. She scored 70.88% to win this class. Dawn rode previously for many years, but had a 12-year gap and only started riding again with us at Scropton RDA this summer. Wow.
I don't think I've seen Paintball Chit Chat before. I think I would have remembered his name.
I don't think I recognise that name either.
And Gracie said she told Freddie, the gingerbread man, he was going to be in the live, and he looked at me and he did a smile with his lips. Then he went, okay, I'm busy now eating my hay. Fun fact about Freddie, he's so cheeky, but he knows his job really well.
I like that. He's got bigger fish to fry. Got hay. Well, it looks like Dawn didn't forget anything during her gap from riding.
Another rider with a superposition. Is that really straight? He's got such interesting markings, this horse. He's literally from the front, he's half white and half black down his chest.
Yeah, he's really striking, isn't he?
And so clean.
Very clean. Very, very white.
Look at his chest now. He's like that bottle of liqueur that's half black and half white. I can't for the life of me think what that one is.
So you can see if he's on the centre line or not. He's got the line straight down the middle.
That makes it even easier for the judges. Jules Dodge is sitting so good. Great to be able to watch you all. And Julie from Chalk Down, loving watching you all. And Shannon Walker says, well done to the drum RDA and everyone else. And Sheila, it was a relief not to have to wear jackets at Hartbury in July. Even getting from the mountain block to the indoor school in 36-degree heat was unbelievably hot.
Oh, especially that top indoor.
And don't you
gets
find
warm.
when it's really warm in those indoor schools with that wax surface, it gives off that smell. It makes me feel a bit...
Yeah, it's very, very hot. I think those top indoors can be like a sauna, can't they? Especially if you're on later in the day.
Joseph says, well done from a cold Leicestershire. I think it's cold everywhere today. Although the sun was out, so that was nice.
I can cope with sunny and cold.
It's dark now.
They show a really soft picture, don't they, going through this test? Like it just, everything looks so easy and happy.
Yeah, when you look at his hips and his bum, he's just sort of swaggering along, isn't he? Nice and relaxed.
They both just look so confident with each other, and nothing looks like a challenge, does it?
Chloe Davies says, congratulations, Dawn. Watching you at Scropton after my lesson. And Grace said, he is beautiful. His markings and his tail markings are stunning. And Sarah Jones says, congratulations to Dawn and Charlie. You did amazing. Well deserved. Love, Sarah and Mia. Oh, Charlie. Paintball Chit Chat Charlie.
I like that. Dawn says, come on, final halt.
So there we have your class. And now we head over to our class 52, which is the Dressage Grade 6 Walk and Trot.
And third place in this junior section is Sky Grant, riding Davy Skewball for Valley RDA. She scored 69.44%.
So close to that magic 70.
So close. But a super score for that third place.
So we've just seen the walk test, and obviously we're looking for that really good, clear 4-beat rhythm in the walk with the horse marching forward. Here you can see Davy Scoobo doing a really good job of that walk with a clear over track. So in this test we will be moving forward into the trot, which actually sometimes helps the horses walk better, doesn't it? Because they're thinking a little bit more forward for the rest of the test.
Yeah, definitely, and you can show those transitions as well from walk to trot and just check there on the aids and wake them up a little bit if you need to.
So when we're going forward to the trot, we're looking for a clear 2-beat where the horse moves in diagonal pairs. Now if you've got a really good trot, you have a moment of suspension where all 4 feet are off the ground.
Nice and obedient into that trot. You could just see before she went into the trot, she was just working that walk a little bit more, wasn't she? Saying, right, just wake up a little bit.
Come on now, something's going to happen.
Yeah, step up a gear in a moment. And then back into the walk. So it's tricky sometimes to have that relaxation as well as the energy in the walk, isn't it? You want that length of stride and that energy, but you want the horse really using its body, staying relaxed but on the ball, ready to move up into the trot. So it's quite a hard balancing act. Doing a super job in this walk work.
Joseph Faulkner says, I always get the wrong diagonal in trot. Joseph, the secret to that is do sitting.
Sitting trot, yeah.
Then you don't have to worry. But yeah, you want to look for the outside shoulder coming forwards. And technically, you're not rising to the outside 4 going up, are you? You're sitting to the inside hind being down.
And if you're going to get it wrong on both reins, because then at least the horse is even. So.
Yeah.
I must be one-sided because I always pick up rising trot on the same diagonal, whichever rein I'm on, and I have to change it if it's the wrong one. I don't know why. So I go sitting.
Unless you've got a really bouncy horse.
Exactly, yeah. And then I canter.
I would much prefer to canter anyway. I'm lazy. Sky doing a great job here.
And what I really liked there is actually she took the rein back up for the medium walk and the horse picked up a bit, ready as if something was going to happen. So she obviously didn't. Sometimes you can block them with the rein, can't you? But she obviously didn't at all.
Yeah, you see a lot of horses, if the riders pick the reins up too short, then they go lateral, don't
Yeah.
they? Because they get tension over their backs.
Very straight.
Junior.
Super job. And second place in this junior section was Violet Jones, riding Miller's Sophie for Carlon, RDA. Let me know if I've said that wrong. And they've said Violet has joined our group this year and gained in confidence, riding a variety of horses since she's come to us. So she just joined this year and she's already winning second place. Fantastic result.
Doing a great job.
And with that elusive 70% score as well.
So good immobility in the halt there. And then Miller's Sophie was good to listen to Violet then, because as soon as she said, right, come on, we walk again, she was like, yep, okay, we're off.
She was paying attention, wasn't
She's
she?
on the aids.
Very on the aids. We were saying yesterday how hard it is to get a halt perfect, isn't it? It looks so straightforward, and it's so easy to pull the marks in if you can get it right, but there's so many things to think about.
Doing a good job here around those circles. She's placed that perfectly, hasn't she? So you can just see there the walk just getting a little bit rushed and then becoming a little bit lateral.
Just got a bit quicker, didn't it, as she got ready to go into the trot. That's what's tricky. It's having the energy there, isn't it, but the relaxation at the same time.
Again, it's still a tricky test because there's not a lot of going forwards in the trot. So if these horses have practiced this trot test quite a lot, they know that they go into trot and then they don't go very far and then they walk again. So straight away they're kind of going, well, I know I'm coming back to walk, so I'll just do it now.
Yeah, the transitions come quite quickly, don't they? You don't have much time to adjust to the new pace.
Circle right 10 meters.
It's a lovely arena there, isn't it? It looks brand new.
I was thinking it looked very peaceful there as well. Like, I like the fields around the arena. It looks very calm.
Before X working trot. CM.
Claire Jolly says congratulations to Violet. So proud of her and Sophie Pony.
Before B, medium walk. BKAF, change the rein, medium walk.
So these dressage tests, they offer the opportunity for riders to show the judges, parents and friends what they've been working on in their RDA sessions. It's nice when you can show off your hard work.
Yeah, definitely. You've been working away in your lessons and it all comes together.
And the judge, Linda Toy, says, what makes the Virtual Championships so unique is the opportunity to take part in the competitions when they can be viewed across the country by thousands of supporters. This is a very confidence-boosting experience that participants can share with family and friends. The dressage demonstrates the harmony between the participants and their horses as they perform their test together. It takes a lot of practice to ride the test accurately, and the test has to be learnt, and the riders need to keep their balance and their correct position while they're changing directions, stopping and starting. Therefore, some of the benefits to the participants are to help improve their own memory, balance and coordination.
Before B, half circle right of.
And over on YouTube, Dawn says, thank you for your kind comments. Thanks to all at Squopton who made this happen, and to Sarah, Mia and Chloe for your messages.
And at G, immobility.
Helen Nicholas says, well done, both looking great. Claire Jolly for Callan riding for the disabled. And Claire says, thank you, our arena and a yard itself is peaceful. It's just a very happy place. So here we are now to your winner with a huge score, Erin.
Wow. Massive score. And it's Amelia Burden riding Dockleaf Diamond, or Penny, as she's known. for Callan RDA again in this junior section, 75.56%. I think we'd both be happy with that score, wouldn't we? And they said, Amelia enjoys spending time with the horses on the yard whenever she can.
On this peaceful yard.
I really like it. I like a peaceful arena to ride in.
No bears.
Oh, I do like the bears. Probably depends on the horse.
Dr. Leave Diamond then had a quick glance at the camera as if to say, are you watching this?
Pay attention. Get this on camera.
You got my good side. This is going live. So again, then you've got that tricky movement of the right angle turn into the halt, and then another right angle turn. You've not got a lot of time to set that up.
No, especially on a bigger horse as well. You have to really plan ahead, don't you, and get that balance right through the turns. And it's nice, they mention about her spending time with the horses. You can bond so much with them, can't you? Not just through riding, but just being around them and learning their personality.
I think it's important as well before you get on them that you're with them and then you know how they're feeling. If they've got out of bed the wrong side that morning and you think,
definitely,
I'll not push you today.
And vice versa. They know how you're feeling too, don't they? But she's doing a really nice job. Really nice forward transition from that trot into the walk. So even though it's a downwards transition, you still want to be thinking forwards, don't you? Into that energetic and active walk. But keeping that relaxation as well so that they can really walk through their bodies.
You can tell a good partnership. They look like they're in tune with each other.
Yeah, they do, don't they? They both look very secure in what they're doing. Both listening to each other. I always think you want to feel confident watching the partnership, don't you? You don't want to be thinking, oh, are they okay?
They hate each other. Like a couple in marriage counselling.
Exactly.
You know, it is a good partnership that you need. And Joseph Faulkner over on Facebook, another partnership you need is with a good instructor. So he says, I think it's brilliant. RDA is a real worthy cause and gives people great opportunities. This is giving me a boost to get back in the saddle and get back at it. Sadly, finding a decent riding school along with an instructor is hard work, it seems. Now, I'm sure if you head on over to the Riding for the Disabled website, you will be able to find a local centre to you.
Yeah, definitely. Finding the right group and a good instructor is really key, but there are a lot more RDA groups out there now, and a lot of them doing a bit more sport riding and competition riding as well as the therapy side too.
There's over 400 voluntary groups all over the UK, with an additional of 50 approved centres which are supported by the RDA. And the RDA that was founded in 1969 supports over 25,000 disabled adults and children every year. But there's also an incredible community of 13,700 volunteers of all ages. So fabulous job there, Amelia, taking the win in the junior section. So now we head on over to the senior section of this Class 52 Dressage Grade 6 Walk and Trot.
And we have in third place Liam Maybon riding Paddy for Equipower Central Scotland RDA with a score of 73.06%. 73, and that was third place. This looks like a high scoring class too.
These scores are going up and up.
We've got some massive scores already. Liam has been riding with Equipower for 4 years. He lives with Apert syndrome and loves spending time with horses. His dream is to compete at the Paralympics, and he trains hard both in RDA sessions and at home on his own horses. So he's got big dreams. And a super score in this class.
So round here into the trot for Liam. That's a super active forward trot there.
It's a very positive test, this one, isn't it? Very clear with all the movements he's doing. Looks very confident.
Anna Glass says, absolutely love being with the horses, as you can learn so much from the horses. She has benefited greatly. And Helen, who is Liam's coach, says, congratulations, Liam, very well deserved.
I think you've done a great job as well, Helen, doing the coaching.
We were saying about those partnerships, don't we? But finding a good coach is really important, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we say it every time, it really does take a village. There are so many people that help to make this happen.
To make all those cogs turn.
Definitely. Everyone who looks after the ponies in between. It's a real team effort, isn't it? Really nicely showing the transitions between the trot and the walk. Doesn't take much time to establish the new pace, does he? Just goes straight into it, really confident. Really nice stretch. You can just see he's leaning forwards a little bit to give him a bit more space in the rein. So it might be a bit trickier to get the rein back. So instead of allowing the rein out with those loops, he just leans forward a little bit. And Paddy knows that that means stretch forwards. And that often has to be taught. Sometimes the horse doesn't feel confident with that extra weight above them, but he was straight into that. He knew what that meant.
Good spot there with the loop reins. So here we have our second place rider in this senior section.
This is Philippa Larkin riding Soho Lola for RDA Unicorn Centre in Cleveland. And a massive score for them, 74.17% for second. And she's just put, I just love horses. I mean, what else is there to say, really? That's all that needs to be said.
It's tough at the top with these scores. So we're off here to a really confident start. Really good walk there.
A super halt positioning. Her body was right at A, wasn't it?
Completely on the centre line at X. So when the judge is looking up, you can't see A.
And you want to see the rider's body at the marker, don't you? Not the horse's head or its tail. It's when the rider hits that marker. So she did that really, really well. And another really active walk we have.
And then forward into a good active trot.
I like the
Philippa's
energy in
got
this
really
test.
good,
Yeah.
nice steady hands.
I think Lola's enjoying herself.
She's definitely got a happy expression on her face, hasn't she?
I think she likes a little bit of getting dressed up in her whites. Really nice through that circle. Didn't lose any energy through there. Sometimes they can slow down a bit, can't they, on those smaller circles, but she kept that going really well.
Those little bits of trot are really difficult, aren't they, Erin?
It's really tricky, isn't it? You've got to go straight up into a really nice trot, keep that rhythm, and then straight back down into walk. And
you just don't have enough time to establish the trot.
And the horse is either thinking they're going to have to walk in a moment, so is there any point in getting going? Or once they get going, you suddenly have to bring them back again. They've got to be really on the aids.
Look at that for a walk.
Super.
Such a wonderful overtrack, really marching forward. I would like to see the sheet here, but I'd be on a 9.
Oh, and she really used her corner well, didn't she, to set that up. She really used the bend through the corner and then put Lola on that diagonal line, and she could take it forward and out.
I think, put my money where my mouth is, I think that is the best free walk on a long rein I have ever seen whilst I've been commentating.
Wow. That's a statement.
That's like the golden button, Philippa.
Yep.
I pressed it. There's glitter everywhere.
And we haven't even seen the winner yet.
Might be short-lived, Philippa. So here, oh, well, it's the same horse. Who did it better? Let's see.
So the winner in this class on Soho Lola again is Emily Kelly for the RDA Unicorn Centre in Cleveland, and she scored a massive 75%.
I'm going to have to really concentrate here.
You're going to have to look and see
because
who did it better.
Only people who have the score sheets are them.
Another super halt. Again, we can't even see the letter A. And Emily is a 25-year-old rider who loves history. History and dressage, I guess.
Well, she must love dressage if she's getting 75%. That's no half measure.
Definitely not.
So this horse does have a really super walk.
Yeah, and really nice through that circle. Really good body bend. Just so clear in that rhythm, isn't she?
I wonder if there's some really friendly rivalry. Again, a really good trot there. Lovely rhythm. Active and forward.
Yeah, really nice through those transitions as well. Just super through the walk and the trot, isn't she? Just so consistent. You can see why she's getting those high marks.
We don't know much about Lola. Is anybody watching? Can you give us some information? I think she looks quite young. But then don't you think all the RDA horses all look young because they're so well looked after?
They're so well
None
looked
of
after.
them look their age.
And then we find out they're about
25.
They just look so happy.
They are truly well loved.
Look at her, she's got her ears pricked, but she's listening. Emily's doing a great job with her as well. Another super position.
I'm getting nervous now. They're coming round to the free walk on a long rein.
Are you worried you're going to have to change your claim? I mean, I feel tense for Emily because she's got to do another super free walk.
Feel tense for me. I've got to remember what the other one looked like. I've got a 1 minute memory. Like Dory from Finding Nemo. Here we go.
Right, pay attention. Well, I mean, this is very good as well. Now, I think the one before had a bit more energy.
I was just about to say,
but this was very smooth going into it.
If I was going to be a betting girl, which I do like a bet, I would say Philippa slightly had the edge for me in that, just in the free walk on a long rein.
Oh, so
Now,
Philippa still holds this title.
Even if she got half a mark more, Emily has clearly made the marks up elsewhere, and that just shows you how the test, you might not be good at everything,
Absolutely.
but you can pull everything together.
A super halt to
and
finish.
A really good
that would have been
halt
a good mark.
So there we have the class of 52. Now, if you guys are at home and you have those sheets, let me know what the score was for the free walk on a long rein. So here we are over to class 53, which is the grade 6 open walk and trot.
And third place in this senior section is Judith Taylor with Princess Roma for Gadsden Place RDA Centre on a score of 70.79%. So another great score. Judith, at 76, must be one of the oldest RDA riders still competing and an inspiration to us all, is what they've said. Judith is classified as a grade 5 rider, but this is a new partnership with RDA pony Princess Roma. Judith is easing back into competition after a hip replacement, and they are still getting to know each other, so have decided to ride in grade 6 open senior section in the walk and trot. So she does usually canter.
Yes, I have seen Judith before. A good strong start here. But yeah, not on Princess Roma, I don't think. Do you think Gladstone Place RDA is 50 years old? So it's a big 50 in the back of their
It does,
indoor
doesn't it?
school.
It does look like they've celebrated a 50th. Really nice into that trot.
Really obedient. Good active trot. And really soft to the contact.
It's a really nice frame, isn't it?
I'm racking my brains as to which horse Judith rode before. I think it was a black one.
Oh, and there's bunting down the side. They've definitely had some kind of celebration.
Somebody or something is 50. Maybe it was for
Super
Judith's
steps.
birthday.
Well, it says Judith is 76.
Well, she was 50 once.
So, delayed birthday?
Well, no, it could have been there for 26 years.
Super stretch. I like Princess Roma.
She's definitely a sporty type cob, isn't she?
She is. She's a sporty cob. That's a great description.
I bet she's got a fabulous canter as well. They often have a really sort of uphill canter that's really under behind.
Yeah, with a real engine.
She looks like she's got a good engine in the trot. And a super hope there. I think Judith will be very pleased with her test.
Now into second place with Blossom Burton riding Bruno for Callan RDA again. 71.84% was their score. And Blossom also enjoys vaulting with us and competes regularly. So we might see her later in the vaulting.
Yes, she was at Hartbury.
With Bruno?
No, it wasn't on Bruno. It was on the vaulting horse, but she was also on the barrel. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure you were. They have some great costumes for the vaulting.
Oh, I do like some of the vaulting outfits.
So this is Blossom showing she's no one-trick pony here, because she can also score over 70% in a dressage test.
Very versatile.
Claire Jolly over on Facebook says, congratulations to Blossom Burton, Helen Nicholas for Callan riding for the Disabled Association.
Well, she's very nicely balanced, so that must be the vaulting influence.
Blossom's got a hard plight now because she's even got the uprights of the indoor school in the way. She's got obstacles.
She's got to look where she's going. Just to add to the challenge. Bruno looks like he's got a fun trot.
I think he looks bouncy.
Yeah. She did those turns really well, though.
Hard to do the 90-degree turn in trot because
Yeah.
the horses tend to back off, don't they?
Definitely. And especially if you have got a bouncy trot, it's difficult to help them to keep their balance. But she was really smooth through those lines.
There she goes into her free walk on a long rein. You can just see her there saying, come on, Bruno, take your neck forward and down.
And it's quite hard to keep that position, actually. And look where you're going.
Yeah, and you need a good core, don't you,
Yeah.
to be able to lean forward like that.
You lose that influence from your seat a little bit.
Helen Nicholas says, yes, he is bouncy. So there you have some first-hand experience. And Jess Lim saying, well done, Blossom and Bruno, fantastic score.
Super turn.
I don't want to speak too soon because I was just about to say she's very straight on the centre line. She's managed.
We won't jinx it. He can't.
I know.
He looks like he's looking straight down the camera.
And a super job there. Completing a great test with a super score.
And the winning test in this senior section is Jane Mitchell riding Glandor Grey Mist with a huge score for Moray RDA of 74.47%. She said, my name is Jane Mitchell. I've been riding since getting my first Highland pony at 7 years old. I've done all pony club activities and latterly loved low-level riding club eventing and cross-country. I have been lucky enough to have had 3 horses of a lifetime, which each have taught me along the way. I was diagnosed with MS in 2012, which for years did not affect me too much. Moving to the last few years, it's taken its hold, resulting in me having little to no real use of my left leg, arm, and now hand. Glandor Grey Mist Maggie came from Ireland 8 years ago and has competed BD, BSJA, BE and done very well. I bought her in December 2023 and she has been a godsend in order to keep me riding. So Maggie's very experienced.
I like Maggie. I don't think I'd like to bath Maggie.
No, maybe leave that to Jane.
Now, I think we pronounce this one Murray.
Murray? Murray or Murray?
RDA. I know there's one or two that I always get wrong. And I like it when people correct me.
Yeah,
I try and
let
learn.
us know. Let us know when we're wrong or when we're right.
We go over to Facebook now. We've got Susanna Coop. She's one of my riders. All the riders are inspirational. Well done, everybody. I like to shout at Susie. Make her go in her corners.
Is that why she's watching now? To get some.
She'll be getting some good
insight.
tips. So a really good confident trot here.
Jane's another rider choosing to ride without stirrups.
I mean, that's amazing in a field as well.
Yeah, that takes some confidence, doesn't it?
Now, also, she mentioned that she
Can't use her left side.
yeah, and also she has to hold the whip in her left hand
Yeah.
to help back up her left leg. But that must be really difficult when she doesn't have the full use of her left arm.
Yeah, really tricky to keep the horse even without. So she's really riding from her right side, isn't she? And her weight. And then the left leg is just there without much power. So that whip has to be on that left side to help Maggie stay straight and to give her something to give an aid. But it's hard to coordinate that if she's not got as much feeling in her left hand.
And can I just say, since I mentioned how good the last horse's free walk on a long rein was, Maggie went and did a really good stretch in the free walk on a long rein. So
And
I think they're all listening and they're trying to one-upmanship.
They've set the bar high and now they keep bettering themselves. And another super straight centre line as well.
Yeah, Tracy Harvey on Facebook says, woohoo, well done Jane and Maggie. First place is amazing.
A lovely combination.
So that completes our test class 53, which was the grade 6 open walk and trot. So we now move on to class 7, which is the B1 walk only. And we're back up in the Avon riding arena.
And we have Millie Conway riding Miss Mo to win this junior section for Avon.
Oh, I love Miss Mo. Come on, you can do it.
On a score of 62.1%.
No. Look at the score on the screen.
No, that's not right. 74%.
74%.
Got a typo on my notes.
Millie, she's just taken 12% off you.
Sorry, Millie. We'll put that back. 74%. That's a massive score. And Millie is only just 8, and only started riding at the end of April this year. Wow. She has taken to it naturally, and Mo has been the perfect starter pony for her. Many people compare Mo to a miniature Clydesdale. This was Millie's first ever competition, and although she has spent all her lessons on the lead rein for this competition, RDA UK gave permission for a sidewalker commander to assist Millie with her orientation and navigation. Wow, so she's only just 8 and she only started riding at the end of April and she's already scoring 74% and winning.
I think it's time we give up.
You've put us in our place, Millie.
I think once Millie's legs get a little bit stronger and Miss Mo realises she's got to crack on, I think we're doomed.
We still can't get 74% and we're not 8 anymore.
Well, I'm closer to Judith's age than Millie's age.
I don't want to do the maths for mine. I might just be on the edge.
Now, Miss Mo
Is a little cheeky.
is my favourite. If I was a horse, I would be Miss Mo.
A bit conservative.
Energy efficient.
Yeah.
She's like one of those energy efficient light bulbs. She's going to take a while to get going, and then we're going to watch the magic happen.
Like a diesel engine. She needs warming up.
She really does look like a miniature Clydesdale, doesn't she?
She does, doesn't she? I think Miss Mo has her own opinions about stuff.
I think Millie is just sat there letting Miss Mo think she's in control. But I think they're going to be flying along soon.
I mean, her position is already better than mine.
Oh, Erin.
She's only 8.
Come on, Miss Mo, you can do it. Come on. Come on, we're willing you along here. Me and Erin are sat rocking along trying to
We're riding
keep
vicariously.
Miss Mo going for you.
Maybe she's looking for an incentive. Little carrot on a stick to walk towards.
I wonder how big she is. I bet she's only about 13 hands.
She does look very little, but then Millie is also tiny.
I know, but she is so deceiving because she
deceptive,
does look
isn't
like a Clydesdale. Do let us know if anyone from Avon is watching. In fact, I want to see your watch party with Miss Mo in the background.
Absolutely, we want the watch party selfies.
C, 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 C.
I think Miss Mo just likes to stop at all the callers just to check she's doing a good job.
Well, she's just seeing if they've got any treats for her, as she's doing so great. Well, we also have to think about our pony of the day as well. We can't forget that. So that list is growing. Come on, Miss Mo. You're nearly there.
Come on, Millie, don't give up. Keep using those legs.
Well done, Millie.
Millie will have the strongest legs in the world at the end of this. No jelly legs here.
She's just thinking about it. I think Millie's staying pretty cool for this, though. She's not worried.
Such nice artwork on the walls.
I was just thinking that. What a cool arena to ride in.
It's nice and big as well, isn't it? Miss Mo's thinking, yes, it's very big. It's a long way round.
It's a long test for little legs.
I love Miss Mo.
Just one step at a time.
I think Miss Mo is the definition of the happy athlete.
Well, she's just taking it all in her stride, isn't
She's
she?
absolutely loving her life.
She's enjoying her moment in the spotlight.
I bet she bucks in the field.
Do you think?
Yep.
Do you think she saves up her energy?
I think she's one of those you let go at the field gate and she runs off.
Millie looks like a cool customer, doesn't she?
Well, they're a good team, aren't they? They're taking it all in their stride.
Yeah.
They're the unflappable dressage team.
Miss Mo is on board with the Holt pot.
Oh, Millie, oh, bless you. I felt her then say, oh, she just won't go. Come on.
Come on,
Come on,
Millie.
Millie, don't give up. We're all behind you.
You're nearly there.
Erin's rocking in her chair. She keeps kicking it.
That might be the caffeine.
Yeah.
Well, we've all been on that in the test where you've had to ride every stride, haven't we?
When you get in the corner and you give a secret click in the hope. I thought the leader was going to push Miss Mo then.
We're not quite there yet.
Millie, if you do some dressage to music, can you please use the proclaimers and I would walk 500 miles?
That would go great with her walk as well.
So there was her good free walk on a long rein.
She did ride very straight on that diagonal.
If I was in the arena now, as soon as Millie halts, I would run and give her a big hug.
I would cheer.
Well done,
I
Millie.
think that was a big smile at the end there that she...
I don't know who worked harder, but I know it wasn't Miss Mo. But I love Miss Mo. Miss Mo is a legend. Okay, so now that was the end of Class 7. We now move forward with Class 8, which is the B1 Open Walk Only with the very
Look
famous...
who it is. It's Evie Roberts on the one and only Cobweb from the Isle of Man. And she has taken first place in this junior section. Evie is a riding marvel. They've said we adore her and she adores Cobweb, not letting her lack of sight get in the way. She takes on everything with such a positive approach. Her and Cobweb make a brilliant team and she loves riding him independently. And they scored 63.42% to take the win.
I think this is another combination I have seen here before at the virtuals. We saw a lot of Cobweb last year.
We did. Cobweb
in
was very busy.
the Countryside Challenge.
Yeah.
Was Cobweb not our favourite horse?
He was.
He definitely was one of the days.
He was definitely one of the day.
We need to start keeping a spreadsheet.
I know, we just have so many written down. There's so many amazing ponies and horses.
So again, you can see Evie with her callers all around the arena, and that just shows you how many volunteers are needed to make this dressage test happen. So the RDA was founded in 1969 and supports over 25,000 disabled adults and children every year. And they operate through a network of over 400 voluntary groups all through the UK. And the RDA is supported by an incredible community of 13,700 volunteers. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
And if you did want to find out how you could help at your local centre, you can head on over to the RDA website, which is www.rda.org.uk, and find a group.
And over on YouTube, Leonard says, "Come on, Evie and Cobweb, well done." So keep sending your messages of support in, and also telling us about these riders and horses. We love to see everybody watching and supporting.
And remember to send your hashtag watch party pictures in to Facebook and Instagram so we can all see you watching in your groups at home. And again, we know we're not sat chatting to ourselves. Over on Facebook, we've got Joanne Hayes, who says, "Amazing to watch, honestly so inspiring. The RDA centres, the horses, the riders and all the volunteers do such an incredible job. Well done indeed." Hayley Roberts says, "Well done, Evie. We're so proud of you." And Riding for the Disabled says, "Woohoo. Well done, our Evie and Cobweb. We are so proud of you and all your brilliant callers."
And you can see the callers just stood at different markers to give her a guide. For some riders, different colours stand out a little bit more than others.
Ah, so the red helps her vision here.
So the red might help her vision, or it might just be their colour of choice, but for some of the visually impaired riders, different colours stand out more than others, so they act as the letters for markers, and then some callers will actually call the letters as well to help the riders figure out where they are in the arena.
And if you turn your tellies up a little bit, you will actually be able to hear the callers shouting the letters. So as the horse approaches your caller, your letter,
Yep.
you have to call louder. Is that correct, Erin?
So different riders have different techniques, but generally it's very specific to all the riders and how they prepare. So some riders want it only when they're at the letter. Some riders want the caller to shout it just before, so that they know that they're coming up to the letter, especially if you have to do a movement at the letter. So often you'll hear like a double letter as they go past it. So they might say H, 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 H as they hit it. But it's a very individual approach for everybody. So it's really difficult when you're going to competitions and going away to have those same people coming away with you, because you can't just have random people shouting the letters, because they're not going to know exactly when you want it called or know the test.
No, it's a trained job.
C, 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 C,
X, halt,
C,
capability, salute.
C.
So well done, Evie, and we now move on to class 20, which is a walk only, and Millie Bostock riding Morph is the winner of this junior section. She rides for Cotswold RDA and scored 66.31%. That's showing some really nice relaxation here in the walk. Looking very smart in her show gear, and another very nicely turned out horse.
So just very quickly going back to the horse before, riding for the disabled in the Isle of Man, says red is our team colour. Evie is TVI. Now we've both had a quick look to see about TVI. Could you please let us know what it stands for? But yes, they wanted to wear their red so they'd look smart in case they got on the telly. Well, you did, so well done. And well done to Joseph Faulkner, who's reached out and made contact with his local centre to see what happens. Maybe they can point him in the right direction.
Well, it's great to see the championships inspiring people to get involved and have a go and find their local RDA centre.
So back over with Millie now. So this is the class 20, which is the B3 walk only. Doing a great job here. Concentration, game face on.
Game
I would
face
say
is on.
I love Morph's white face.
I like Morph. I like Morph's name. And the relaxation. Morph looks chilled. And another nice stretch, really taking that rein forward and down.
And still keeping a really good walk rhythm.
Exactly.
You know, the walk is actually really important though in a dressage test. Obviously, it's incredibly important in a walk-only test. However, even in your dressage test where you trot and canter, the walk is often, it's most of the times, a double mark, a coefficient of 2. So it's something that it's really good to practice.
And it's like the key into the rest of the test, isn't it? It really shows all those issues that you're trying to hide in the trot and the canter. It really exposes them. So if the horse isn't truly through and soft and relaxed, it's really difficult to do anything in the walk and cover that up. It becomes really obvious, doesn't it? And you've really got to train the walk like you do the other paces, because a lot of people just think, well, we'll give them a long rein and they can have a walk and it's a break. But actually, to get a good walk, it's got to be active. They've got to be listening. So it's not just a break, is it?
Yeah, that is one of my pet hates, when you see people schooling their horses in the arena and then they go off for a hack and they let them sort of idle along.
Yeah. And it becomes a movement that isn't really a move. You know, it becomes just a rest, and they're not on a contact, and they dawdle along sometimes. And there's a time and a place for that. But when you're schooling, you've got to really train the walk and train that as a movement like you would in any of the other paces too.
From the moment you step away from the mounting block.
Exactly.
Because otherwise they don't know when they've started, do they? They don't go, oh, I'll sort of dawdle along here, and then, oh, now she needs my good walk.
No. So I always think when they're on a buckle, even when they're relaxing, even when they're just having a break, they're still walking with purpose, and they're still on the aids to some extent and ready for when I pick the rein up and want to do something.
Yep, and then they can dawdle around the field all day if they so please.
Morph has a very happy expression, I think, through this test.
He does indeed, and I don't quite just yet want to jinx him, but that was a really super straight centre line. And go on.
Yes, go on.
The most square hole I've seen all day. Oh, go on with that right foot. Yes. Oh, no. Nearly the most square hole we've seen all day. So now we head over. This is our last class for this dressage before we head to a little coffee break. So this is class 22, which is the B3 Open Walk and Trot.
And this is Holly Jasmine Kilvington riding red for AIM RDA, scoring 68.05%. And Holly was class champion at the Nationals this year. To challenge herself for the Virtual Championships, she decided to try her test on a totally new horse. Her entry was filmed the first time she has ever ridden red. Holly has been riding with AIM RDA since last June. Well, that's a challenge to set yourself, isn't it?
It is indeed. And over on Facebook, we have had the word. So TVI stands for totally visually impaired. And Evie was born without eyes and has never seen.
Wow, so she'd be going totally from the caller's voice. That's amazing.
That makes it even more amazing.
Well, I've tried riding with my eyes closed for just a short period, and
I wouldn't even be in the arena.
I mean, not only is it really difficult, it is terrifying. So, hats off to Evie for doing such a great job.
So Holly and red again is another combination that I have seen before.
Have you ever found dressage so easy you thought you'd try it on a different horse for the first time instead?
No. I was thinking that might be like a double negative question there.
No,
or something.
I was trying to work out how to phrase it.
It's like she's trying to trip me up here.
I think hopping on a new horse and filming a test is quite a big enough challenge.
So she's never ridden red before.
No.
So we've seen red before, and I'm sure I've seen Holly before, but not together.
Not together, no.
Okay. So yeah, doing a great job here. And red is a big horse.
He is a big horse. Takes a bit of planning getting around the arena, doesn't it? A bit of forward thinking.
It's like turning a ship in the Suez Canal. So good stretching there. That walk could just be a little bit more forward. I think then she'll make that magic 70%. Lucy McKinney on Facebook says, "Go Holly, what a great ride. And so proud to film it." Oh, we even know who the filmer is now.
Oh, we have got insider info. That was a really good turn onto the centre line.
So there we go. So we head over now to a little short coffee break where you can all nip away, feed your horses, grab a coffee and join us back ready for... Oh. No, we are going straight into showing. We don't have a coffee break yet, but that's all right. So we head over straight into our performance showing. So our performance showing class is sponsored by Oliver White. And here is our first rider. So this is class 101, performance showing led walk and trot with Charlotte Ahern riding MRT BB. Did we not see him yesterday from Muirfield?
I think we might have done, yeah. They've said Charlotte loves riding BB. They have been working hard on coordination and remembering the routines this block.
So the performance showing is a relatively new discipline with RDA and it's growing from strength to strength. The judges is conducted by looking at the harmony between horse and rider, the turnout, and mostly the overall impression. Basically, the judge is looking for the happy partnership regardless of the occasional nerves that might set in. Riders should be neatly turned out, clean and tidy, but tack and saddlery is just suitable for the rider, not necessarily for the show ring.
A little bit of encouragement. Come on, BB. Charlotte doing a great job there. She does look very smart.
She looks beautifully turned out. BB could just be a little bit more helpful for her,
I think
in the trot.
BB's just making her work a little bit harder than she might want to. But a super job there. And the winner in the junior section is Tilly Henderson, riding MRT Harry from Murfield Riding Therapy again. They've had a great result in this class. And they've said they're the ultimate dream team. Cheeky chappy Harry has been helping Tilly build confidence over the last year and allowing them to grow together. Tilly loves coming to MRT on a Friday afternoon to be reunited with her best chum. I like that.
Oh, I like Harry. I do like Harry. We've got some notes from Ginny Oakley-Pope, who is the showing judge. The unique aspect of the virtual championships, there is plenty of time to prepare at your own yard at your own pace and time. It's a wonderful way to start your competition experience or keep improving if you've done the virtual competition before. Performance showing is not designed to be a beauty contest. Turnout needs to be really good with a clean, neat and tidy presentation of horse and rider. However, the judges will be watching the individual performance, which needs to show the horse's best ability. The judge will be looking to see the harmony between horse and rider, equine manners, way of going and turnout. Riders do not need specific showing attire for this class. The performance showing classes provides for an environment where riders gain confidence in the arena without the pressure of learning the movements required for a dressage test. So there goes Tilly taking the win. We then move forward swiftly onto class 105, which is performance showing unled walk, trot and canter, where we have Rose Green riding Cassie in the senior section for Haworth RDA. And she is off to a strong start.
Yeah, Cassie looks keen to get going, doesn't she? She is a pony on a mission. So we're seeing the canter as well for this one. Walk, trot and canter. It's the first time we've seen the canter today, isn't it?
Yes. And she's off to a strong start in that canter.
Really nice change of rein through trot there.
Lovely trot. Real flicky toes going on. And a lovely salute from Rose. And then we go forward now to the class 106, performance showing unled, open, walk, trot and canter. And I'm not biased, but here's my favourite horse. The end. Amen.
Not biased at all. And it's Megan Barron riding Rian's Roulette to win this junior section for Morpeth RDA. And again, they've said Megan is 15 years old with left hemiplegic cerebral palsy. However, she does not let this stop her, striving to do the best she can. She's had Ryan for just over a year, and he's never competed before she got him. She's had to teach Ryan to understand her different aids, as she cannot use her left hand and has little use of her left leg. They had a wonderful time at the RDA National Championships in July, making some fantastic memories together. So I'm glad you didn't steal her horse, otherwise that might have spoilt it a little bit.
She wouldn't have let me. Megan had to run alongside the horse box, pulling him off.
I think we had a three-way battle, didn't you, with Spencer, Megan and yourself, as to who was going to take her horse home.
And Megan won.
Megan won. Well, it's lucky she did, because then she could film this test. They do make a lovely partnership. I mean, I'm sure you'd ride him well as well, but
I don't think I'd do as well as Megan.
they are a lovely pair, aren't they?
I think he genuinely wants to try for her.
I think he does.
However, at Hartbury, he was a little bit of a monkey and wouldn't always turn in the right direction. So he's not easy. And he definitely challenges Megan's riding.
Did he get a bit big for his boots at the Nationals?
Yeah. A super transition there into canter, into a lovely balance canter.
He's got lovely paces, hasn't he?
He's got super paces. Even more when he's lit up in Hartbury's big arena.
He likes an audience.
He did, yes. He liked being the ugly duckling. For anyone who doesn't know, that's not me calling him an ugly duckling. They perform the dressage to music to the ugly duckling. And there he goes.
Super. Just looks so effortless between them, doesn't it?
Yeah, really rhythmical and balanced. And they're working together. And a great job there. So we now go forward to your winner. This is definitely a horse I've seen before.
Yep. So this is the winner of the senior section, Kirsty Maven, riding Dolan Bodacious Gift for Valley. Both looking immaculately turned out and very white.
Super turned out. I think these horses that are in the indoor arena have to be even cleaner, don't they? Because we get such a good view
You get
of
such
them.
a clear view of them, don't you? There's no hiding.
Another horse here confidently going forwards into the canter. Again, a nice balanced canter. Thought we were gearing up for a flying chain
I know,
turn, Erin, did you?
I was waiting for that. Not today. nicely back up into the canter though.
Really balanced in the canter on the right rein. And then forwards to the halt.
A super halt to finish.
And that concludes our showing for the day. So as you can see on the screen, we have got a new thing for you, which is called our social media watch party. We would love you to send a picture in of you watching with your friends, family and your horses at home, especially if the horses are in the house, to Facebook at the RDA National and RDA UK on Instagram. And also just a quick word about our sponsors for the performance showing. Oliver White AIM is a world-class change management consultancy. As a leading change management consultant, Oliver White can help you transform your organisation. Our management consultancy services help organisations maintain competitive and drive success. And we specialise in change management consulting, empowering organisations through the proven path. So we are really glad to have them on board as our sponsors for the showing. We now head over to a break so you can all refill your coffee cups, nip to the loo, and we will see you back here shortly for the Countryside Challenge. So hello and welcome back to our second part of the second day here at the Virtual Championships. We're live at Lowlands Farm and we are ready to dive straight into your Countryside Challenge. Erin is waiting for the ducks.
We are ready. Ducks and the gates.
So here we have your first class, which is Class 80, Countryside Challenge, led one side walker.
And in third place with 83.93%. I mean, imagine getting that score and coming third.
I can't count that high.
I know. Bella Charman riding Kizzy for the Isle of Man. Isle of Man. And I think we saw quite a lot of Kizzy last year.
We did. And we liked her.
We did like her. Was she our horse of the day?
100% I put money on that. And I think you actually said you wanted to go to the Isle of Man and have a go on Kizzy doing the Countryside Challenge.
I think we did say that, didn't we? Well, if I remember rightly, Kizzy was very good at this. So I do think if you're going to have a go at the Countryside Challenge, you need a horse that knows what they're doing, especially if you're beginners like us.
Now, is it just me or is everything really close together in this arena? Because those barrels are quite tight.
It did look like quite a tight turn, didn't it? But it was fine because they went straight through that. This turn always looks quite tight. It's kind of like a weave through here, isn't it? And they've said Bella is a fabulous young lady who has ridden with us and Kizzy for only 6 months. Her hearing impairment doesn't stop her from giving everything a go and really trying her hardest. 6 months, and she's just got 83%.
She is flying along. So the Countryside Challenge, with its focus on achievement, progression and enjoyment, the Countryside Challenge is a development of skills acquired in the RDA sessions. The course is based on school movements, dressage, show jumping, endurance and of course having fun. Designed to both stimulate and challenge the rider during the course, the riders have the opportunity to put their skills to the test through a challenging task. Steering, balance and confidence are all put to the test whilst encountering sheep, hens and a duck pond. And the classes are split into junior and senior sections.
Well, she's not bothered about this being a tricky course, is she? She's taking everything on pretty well.
Round the duck pond.
Round the duck pond. Do we have any ducks?
Yes.
I can see one.
Quack, quack.
I can see a little head poking out. Kizzy's done a good park there.
She's actually made Bella's life quite hard. She's parked quite far away from the gate.
She really committed to that.
Bella had to use some good balance there to be able to lean across. I think that's one of the better gates we've seen.
That was a really good one. I like that she has a little swagger when she walks through the gate.
Through the gate and into the finish box smoothly there for a whopping score of 83%.
And now on to second place again for the Isle of Man, but this time outside. It's Rory Booth riding Moo for another massive score of 85%. And Rory has only been riding with us for 3 months and filmed this entry whilst on holiday at Clyde Special Riding Centre, having only met Moo that weekend. and learning Countryside Challenge, they did pretty awesome. So that's why they've got a different course. They're actually at a different riding centre.
He's on his holidays.
He's on holiday, but committed to the Countryside Challenge.
Doing a great job and off to a really confident start. Moo and Rory making the team. Making a lovely jumping position there over the single pole. Now through the narrow gap. Flying along for a horse he's only just met.
I quite like that he can just step into another RDA centre, do a completely different course on a horse he's never sat on, and still come second.
Smooth.
That is a smooth competitor, isn't it?
Smooth operator.
Yeah.
Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear red t-shirts.
Some do. That was smooth.
Rory, if you're listening, let us know how easy did you find it riding Moo? I like the little tractor, but I can't work out what's that on it.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
It's like something out of a horror film. Scary.
Oh, this is quite a funky gate. Is that a gate?
I think they've definitely got a dad who works there who's a plumber.
Yeah.
He's gone, I'll knock you up a good gate.
Very smoothly done.
Great job, Rory. Oh, nice pat at the end, well done. So here we are going forwards to the winner of this junior section.
And we have Macaulay Walsall riding Betty, scoring 89.29%. More massive scores. Riding for Marianith Special Riding Group. Let me know if I pronounced that correctly.
We did all have a little try.
We've had a communal attempt.
And we all made errand of it.
Nicely into the bucket.
Nicely. Nearly 90%.
I mean, that's impressive, isn't it?
But even as with the dressage score, what more has he got to do to get 100?
I mean, this is true. 8 is good in dressage, but we don't see many 80% tests, do we?
If I got a 9, I'd fall off. So Sue Mack, who is the judge, says the Virtual Countryside Challenge promotes inclusive active learning competition for all. The Virtual Championships opens the window of opportunity for participants to compete in a more relaxed way without the pressures and problems of the travel and the unknown environment, which can often have an impact on some of our participants. The course builds on skills learnt in everyday sessions and enables the riders to show the skills they have developed in a known environment. The Countryside Challenge is not a handy pony competition. It is based on the skills acquired and improved in everyday grassroots sessions and covers many of the elements needed in dressage, show jumping and endurance. It's focused on progression, achievement, confidence and of course having fun. And the judges are looking for positive active riding, use of the correct aids to achieve accuracy and activity, balance control, teamwork, equine awareness and welfare. The discipline promotes excellent horsemanship, achievement, progression, enjoyment and a more relaxed, less pressured way than the more formal disciplines. And a bit of fun with the ducks.
And the various animals on the blocks. You missed a very good jumping position as he went over the pole as well. He was really secure in that.
Fantastic, Mac and Betty from your group. I'm not even going to try and say it.
Go on, have a go. Oh, is he doing the gate out the arena?
Oh, good use of the tools available.
That is
Good thinking, Batman.
thinking outside the box, that is, isn't it?
Or thinking outside the arena.
I hope that I like it. I hope the cameraman follows them out.
And into
Oh,
the
that was
box.
very cleverly done. I like that.
So there we go. There was your winner with a whopping score of 89.29. So we move forward now to the senior section.
And we have Charlotte Dix riding Mr. Blueberry for Cleethorpes and Grimsby. And she scored a massive 76.79% to come third. They said Charlotte and Mr. Blueberry have been a lovely partnership for a couple of years, competing both in the virtuals and at the national championships. So we've had a lot of riders doing the nationals and then doing the virtuals and trying different classes. And it's great to see them having a go and challenging themselves in different ways, or maybe riding a different horse or pony that may not have travelled to the nationals.
I think we see Mr. Blueberry doing dressage. Definitely seen him before.
He's doing an excellent job. Through this course as well. I wonder if it's harder to do those turns through the poles when you have smaller poles that might move easier.
Well, yeah, because they're very easy to either step on or step over. I think
Yeah.
you've got to be even more accurate, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a little bit like when you're doing your dressage test, but you've got the really good, solid whiteboards. And then
Yeah.
you go some venues and you've got half a drain pipe that bends in the middle if you stand on it.
You don't feel quite as contained, do you?
No, and they've always got massive gaps between them. So I think you would say this combination is taking all this in their stride
I
whilst
think they
being
are.
incredibly confident.
I would agree with that. They both look like they know what they're doing, don't they?
They do indeed. Chloe Davis on Facebook says, yes, congratulations, Charlotte and Mr. Blueberry.
Now that looks a little easier, a little bit closer to the gate than the other ones we've seen.
And then Kizzy, who parked so far away from it.
Kizzy left a bit of a gap, didn't she?
It is challenging, though, to get through the gates, and you do need a very supple horse.
Yeah, definitely. And really good balance as well, to be able to lean over and stay in halt, but open that gate.
And into the box. A great job there with a super score.
And nice pats at the end there as well from Charlotte. And she is back, this time with Katrina Adamson. They scored 81.79% for second place for the Isle of Man, riding Kizzy. But Kizzy's been very busy in this Countryside Challenge class, and they've said Katrina has only been riding with us for 6 months, and she's really enjoyed falling in love with Show Pony Junior. She loves RDA and Junior that much that she's signed up to be a volunteer and is now an invaluable part of their Friday team. For Countryside Challenge, she had to ride Kizzy as Junior found it all a tad new and exciting. Oh, maybe next year, Junior.
Did you mean to say that when you said Kizzy's been busy?
Kizzy's been busy.
Anna Glass on Facebook says, with RDA, they allow all of the riders to take part in this, so massive well done to everybody who has taken part.
I mean, it's a huge achievement to be in the top 3, isn't it?
It's a huge achievement to set all this equipment out.
I mean, just to take part is a massive achievement in itself.
Totally.
So a huge well done to everybody who has gone to the effort of filming and riding all the different classes. I like that Kizzy stepped in. She's not overwhelmed by this Countryside Challenge course, is she? She knows her stuff.
I'm sure she was our winner last year.
I think she was. Definitely one for the day.
Through the narrow gap. Round to the duck pond.
I think I can relate more to Junior. I'm not sure I'd get some of mine through these courses. I think they'd find it a bit overwhelming and exciting as well.
My horses don't even like it if the poles move at the side of the arena because somebody's used them the day before and put them away. So I don't think I'd get any of mine round.
So you're not keen to introduce the duck pond to them?
No. I put the duck pond in my garden.
I think that's a good idea.
I quite like ducks. It's another great gate with a lovely sign.
I do like some of the gate designs there. Very impressive. I think Kizzy's worked out her parking spot by that gate, hasn't she?
So there was your second place rider. And now we go into first with another huge score.
And riding Bramble, we've got Damien Slamey scoring 84.29% for Merioneth Special Riding Group. I think I said it differently to last time, so let me know which one is correct.
Well, they're watching, so I'm hoping they will.
I mean, what a mega score again. We've had some huge scores already so far.
RDA Northwest says, so lovely to watch all these fantastic riders and their lovely horses. Very proud of everyone from the Northwest region.
We haven't got many notes on Damien or Bramble, so let us know if you're watching. Doing a great job weaving between these poles.
Especially as he's the winner.
Well, exactly. We need to know the backstory. Nice trot over the pole. We always like a bit of insider intel with the horses and riders. I think Bramble looks like could be a little cheeky.
He doesn't make it easy, does he?
Straight through the poles, though.
Pronunciation is great.
Oh, great.
I think they've said well done in Welsh.
Thank you.
We just like the use of the gate. Very
We
good
do like
thinking.
a good gate. It's a very clever idea, though, if you haven't got one to put in the middle of the arena.
Use the one that's always been there.
Exactly.
Great job there, taking the win. Now we head over to Class 81, Countryside Challenge, Open, Lead or One Side Walker. So here we are back with Erin's favourite pony.
We have Cobweb back for the Isle of Man with Evie Roberts scoring 74.29% in this junior section for third. And we saw Evie earlier, I think, doing the showing.
No, the dressage.
The dressage. And they've said she's TVI, which we know is totally visually impaired.
Yep.
Entering a non-TVI class. So very impressive. Evie is a riding marvel. We adore her and she adores Cobweb. Not letting her lack of sight get in the way, she takes on everything with such a positive approach. Her and Cobweb make a brilliant team, and she loves riding him independently.
Making this look effortless. So I was incredibly impressed with Evie's dressage, but I think I'm even more impressed with the Countryside Challenge.
Yeah, I mean, how do you navigate around different obstacles if you have no idea where they are? She does such a super job. They must be a very good partnership for her to have that level of trust with Cobweb. And doing a super job to get such a massive score as well and come third. I mean, we know Cobweb is a bit of a pro, but she does still have to steer him round the course, doesn't she?
You do, yeah. You have to incredibly steer them around the course. Like, they just won't go. They wouldn't do it without us, would they?
It's not just Cobweb doing it. And again, the handler isn't influencing him in any way, is she? She's got the end of the rope and it's hanging loose, so she's just there as an extra measure, isn't she? But Evie is steering him through.
So here's an interesting one for you. Hayley Roberts has come to chat to us on Facebook, and she said Evie also hosts her own podcast called Talking in the Dark. She aims to dispel misconceptions around disabilities. She talks to people from all walks of life, including some famous faces. Well done, Evie.
Wow, that's
I'm
insane.
going to listen.
Talking in the Dark.
I love a podcast.
I love a podcast.
Evie, I will definitely be tuning in.
We'll have to give that one a listen.
I think you should have Erin on your podcast. One more. One more
last step.
Yay.
I'm probably not cool enough for Evie.
Countryside Challenge 1 Hope Press.
And on to the second place in this class. We have Autumn Edwards riding Samwise for Callan RDA, scoring a massive 76.43%. And they've said Autumn and her mum Jess have backed Samwise, their beautiful pony, themselves. This is his first time competing in RDA.
And I'm not even that impressed with the backing of this pony. I just want to know how they keep his mane looking like that.
And the feathers. I mean, wow.
That to me is the real magic here. He's like a real life unicorn.
He's incredible, isn't he? He looks like he needs to be on the stage. I mean, they also must be pretty good at this Countryside Challenge stuff as well. So glamorous and skilled. Oh, she's even got matching stirrups to go with the purple outfit.
Oh, look how she's guiding him round with her inside rein so well. Chloe Davis says, now that's a mane.
That is a mane. Do we think this is Mum that's leading?
I would think so.
I think they all need a shout out.
He looks like he should have his own Disney film.
He does, doesn't he? I'm thinking like Aladdin.
Samwise.
Or like Princess Jasmine, even though he's a gelding.
The Return of Samwise.
Oh, that's catchy. I mean, he's made a pretty good start to his RDA class career, hasn't he?
Super jumping position there from Autumn.
Nicely through there. They look like they've been doing this for years, don't they?
They definitely look like a great partnership. I like watching these people and then you head to TikTok and you find them. I'm like, they've got a TikTok channel.
Are you going to look up Samwise? Do you think
quite
he's got
a
his
few
own
of them now that have
own
really good
Instagram?
TikToks. Lovely and straight there through the poles. Again, another really good position from Autumn.
Yeah, some super positions. All weekend so far. All week? What day is it?
Just the Friday.
Really easily through there. That wasn't a problem. Ah, big pats. Super job. And then on to the winner in this class with a massive 82.86% in this junior section. Raiden Kane Knapp riding Joey for Scropton RDA. And they've said he's been riding at Scropton RDA for around 4 years. He enjoys interacting with the horses and says they make him feel calmer and safe. He has autism, ADHD, and severe anxiety issues. Being around horses has been very therapeutic for him. I mean, I find horses quite therapeutic.
Until they kick on their door at feed time.
Exactly.
Then it's rather stressful. I bet Joey never does that.
No.
He looks like a good boy.
I bet he waits patiently. And really impeccably turned out as well.
He's really concentrating here.
Really riding every stride, isn't he? I think Joey's got a really cute face.
I think he's very cute all over. He's just taking it in his stride. He's quite happy. He's listening to the rider.
Look at that tail.
I was just about to say the tail is huge. The tail's thicker than his neck. Nobody can see this, but Erin's waving to the dog in the RDA headquarters.
The dog keeps coming to watch.
What's his name? Or her name? She keeps
Lily.
coming and peering at us through the window. She's very
Easily
cute.
distracted by animals.
Should be on the watch party.
I should. Get a selfie.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea.
That looks like a very narrow gap, doesn't it? They went straight
Expertly
through there.
Chloe Davies says Joey can be very cheeky, and she's sending her congratulations.
Nicely through the gate. And on to the winner of the senior section for Richmond and Catterick RDA. It's Chelsea Tiley riding Seamus, scoring another great score of 81.07%. They've said Chelsea is a great role model to the rest of our group. She's recently started to ride Seamus, who's part of the Catterick Garrison Saddle Club team. So a lot of people taking on new rides for this competition. Seamus looks very handsome. I think we've got a lot of shampoo being used for these virtual championships. We've got a lot of white. Keep clean.
It's like we said before as well, when they're in the indoor school, it's so much brighter.
There's no hiding.
Oh, and then Jane over on Facebook says she's so proud of her son. Raiden Kane, you did amazing.
Sarah on YouTube says, well done, Charlotte. And Dawn says, well done, Team Scropton. I wonder how long it takes to prepare the horses for these Countryside Challenge obstacles, so they don't find it too exciting for the riders.
Yeah, I wonder how often they get the equipment out.
Well, we both said that if we took anything we ride round, it might be a little bit hairy, so
I wouldn't be getting 81%, put it that way. We'd have a few squash ducks.
I think the scarecrow might be the tipping point.
I'd need you stood at the bottom of the arena like that.
What if I had a bag of treats in each hand? Would that help?
Depends
Or
where
would
you
you not
stood.
get that close?
Depends where you stood and how brave you are.
Not very. I also think the gatekeepers are doing an excellent job of helping but not doing it. I hope they have official roles called the gatekeepers.
The keepers of the gate. Excellent job there, Chelsea, taking the win with a huge 81%. So now we go over to class 82, which is the Countryside Challenge Independent. So they don't have a leader or a sidewalker. And Violet Jones riding Penny for the Callan RDA is going to show you how that's done.
And she did quite well in the dressage, if I remember rightly, but on a different horse. She's riding Dockleaf Diamond, aka Penny, for Callan RDA, and scored 80.71% for third. She said Violet's favourite horse is Penny. She enjoys doing her carrot stretches every time she is at the yard.
This horse has got a super walk.
Just having ongoing discussions about the pony of the day.
Or horse.
Or horse.
We're not sizist.
No. But Violet's doing a super job with Penny.
On a big horse. Erin's nodding at me. Nobody can see you nodding, Erin. I think the Countryside Challenge is harder on a big horse.
I think it must
It's further
be.
to reach down to get the gate.
And the turns must be tighter. Well, let us know, everyone who's doing it. Is it harder on a bigger horse or on a smaller one? I suppose it depends how manoeuvrable they are. And how high the gate is.
Violet's gone round there very confidently. She's not hung about at all.
No. Straight onto action. And on to the second place. On a massive score of 81.42% is William Mirianith. I've forgotten how I said that. Riding Millie to take second in this junior section.
There must be an easy way to break the word down.
There must be.
You can tell this was filmed in the summer when the flies were problematic.
Back when we saw sunshine and warmth.
I think she's going to break into song here.
I miss the days of riding in a t-shirt. It's a little bit chilly for that now.
And I said to my riders when they were saying, it's too hot, I can't ride today, and it's too many flies out, I said, you'll soon be moaning that the arena's frozen and the wind's on you. Just get on with it.
Super position over that pole.
How do we say this riding group again?
I've forgotten.
Oh.
Marianeth.
Well, they're over on Facebook and they said they're so proud.
Thank you. Marianeth.
No, not of you, of William.
Can I have some pride? I think it's equally challenging to ride the Countryside Challenge course and to pronounce the name if you're not Welsh.
This is true.
William doing a great job through this course. I like that Millie looks super enthusiastic when he asks her to do a bit more and then can come back to being relaxed when she needs to be.
Versatile.
Very versatile. Straight through the gate. And a huge score for William, 81.42%.
To take the second place. Now here we have your winner of the Independent Countryside Challenge Class 82.
We've got Albie Frank riding Lady Marsha for Newbury, 82.5%. And she's been riding for almost a year with Newbury RDA. This was filmed the last time she rode Jen, Lady Marsha, his favourite pony, before moving on from RDA to her retirement home.
Oh.
She's chilling out now.
Oh, she doesn't look that old, does she?
No. But we always say they look great, don't they? These RDA ponies and horses.
They're so well loved and looked after.
There's quite a lot to think about with these Countryside Challenge courses without anyone leading. You've got to kind of navigate around the obstacles and open gates, and Keep control of the horse and pony at the same time.
She's really confident through this.
Look at that position.
Super jumping position.
Do you think we'll see her in the jumping as well?
Oh, the course is taking flight. Well handled there.
Very well handled.
She just kept calm.
Kept her position.
And it's important there the rider doesn't get worried and panicky, because you just pass that straight down the rein to the horses.
Absolutely. They take their confidence from you, don't they?
Yes, I think that's why my young horse keeps bucking me off.
Stay calm. Sit up.
Smile.
So did we work out, is that a unicorn or is it a horse on the floor?
I'm still not sure.
Let us know if you are the course builder. See, if it's a little gate, you'd want a smaller pony, wouldn't you? Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to reach it from a bigger one.
This is Tracy. Pros and cons to everything. So there we have taking the win there in that section, in the junior section of the class 82. And here we go forward now to what is still class number 82, the Countryside Challenge Independent, but this is the senior section.
And in third place, we have Jodie Marianath riding Millie for Marianath Special Riding Group.
We've been practicing.
We've been practicing again on 83.93%. And I'm very pleased that this group has done so well in this class, but it has brought an additional challenge for me to keep saying the name.
I've written it down now phonetically.
They've had a super successful Countryside Challenge with their riders.
Confidently round the tight turns.
Jodie looks fully in control here, doesn't she? That is quite a tight turn for a big horse.
Especially when it's so easy just to step over the pole.
It must be so tempting for them. Good
Marianath Special Riding
hold.
Group say well done.
Don't forget to send in your watch party pictures and comments for the riders. Oh, we've got Angie over on YouTube says we get the equipment out each week from Easter until they film in July. And the Catterick Saddle Club ponies are amazing for our RDA riders.
Every week
Every week.
they get the equipment out.
So that's practice.
That's a big job.
That is a big job.
That's a big
A
job.
lot of preparation. Well, it's paying off for them, obviously.
I don't like putting the Christmas tree up because I go, oh God, it's just another job to take it down.
Now imagine getting it out each week and putting it away on the Friday. Really relaxed going through those poles. Well, this riding group has definitely made the most of their Countryside Challenge course because they've had a lot of...
And now I know why I can't say this word, because this is their first time entering the virtuals for their little group. They've said, wonderful experience. Thank you to all our participants. Thank you. And then they say, I think they're trying to wind me up. Then they say, I think it says Dolch, which I'm going to think is well done, thank you, in Welsh. Come on,
Dolch.
Come and tell me. And we have Mark Colvin, who says, lovely hearing everyone and doing so well and enjoying the commentary. On the subject of weather, us riders are made of tough stuff. Competed Wednesday outside in the freezing wind and sleet. Couldn't hear my marker calling, which makes life very interesting for a visually impaired. Lol.
That does bring extra challenges, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
And on to second place in the senior section. We have Kieran Humphreys riding Betty. Once again for Marianeth Special Riding Group.
And now I know that Dolph means thank you.
Oh, perfect. We're
You're
learning
welcome.
Welsh. They scored 83.93%. So huge scores. And we haven't even got to the winner yet.
I like Betty.
Betty looks very cute. She looks like she knows her job. We thought that before, didn't we?
We did.
Well, we're going to have to make some decisions soon for the pony or horse of the day.
And we don't have long left.
Super jumping position going over the pole.
Oh, Marianeth Group said, we love Betty too.
Ah. How old is Betty? We need more information.
I know we don't have many notes on Betty.
Oh, she looks like she's enjoying this course.
She's flying round. I bet she does a good dressage test too.
I think she does too. I bet she's good at everything.
Very confident there with the gate loop.
Took his time, didn't he? Waited for the right moment. Super job. And the winner in this class was Alicia Marshall riding Honey for Haworth RDA with a whopping score of 85.36%. I've lost count of how many scores over 80% we've had today.
More than I've had.
We were happy with over 70, and now they've upped the game.
I'm just happy to finish my test with the horse between me and the floor.
High goals, high goals. Doing a great job with those small circles.
Really smooth through there, didn't even break a stride.
That was great through there, wasn't it? She really set her up well for that.
And swiftly into trot and over the jump. Past the sheep. Do we think that's a pig?
I was just trying to work that out. I think we've got the two pigs. We had a frog yesterday, didn't we? Honey having a little stretch.
Marianna's Special Riding Group says that, as you can see, Betty can be cheeky.
I like a bit of personality.
I think Honey's showing you her personality here. She didn't quite want to go through the gate. And there we go. So, moving on to our last class of the day now. We have Class 83, Countryside Challenge Independent Open. Here we have Lindsay Jones riding Bertie Boy for Saxon RDA. Poor Erin, her voice is not holding up now, so I will take over for a second. You have a rest. These scores are enormous, so we've got 87.14. Lindsay really enjoys learning all about horse care and riding. She's currently working towards a RDA Grade 4 horse care proficiency test. However hard it is for her to get up on a Monday morning, when she arrives at the stables, she relaxes and she is ready for action. Riding Bertie is the highlight of the week. Lindsay also enjoys making cards for family and friends and has just started to learn to play the keyboard. I remember Lindsay commentating on you before, because I remember saying about how you like making cards. So there we go. She is confidently round the barrels there in the small turns. Just using her legs there to tell Bertie Boy to come on, keep going, let's go. She's not hanging about.
Now, I'm a bit scared for these scores because she's got 87% and she was third. So that means they're getting higher.
Does indeed. Really confident there through the small turns. Now, yesterday in the driving, we unfortunately missed one of the videos, who was a joint third. So when we have completed this class, there's 2 more horses left to go, we will quickly show you one of our driving videos, and I will let you know who it is shortly. confidently through the gate there. So you can see why we're getting the great big scores now, because we are just flying
It just looks so smooth
through
and
this
easy,
countryside
doesn't it?
challenge, aren't we? Blink and you miss it.
So confidently thrown. Look at that halt.
Then we go back over to the Isle of Man with Chantal Limerick riding Tex, and we have done it. We have achieved 90%. I mean,
Wow.
what more? What more do we need to get to 100, Erin?
Incredible. 90%. And they've said Chantal is a fantastic part of their RDA Isle of Man and moved this year to riding Tex. She competed in the Nationals and loved every minute. A brilliant listener and a very brave young lady. Oh, what lovely things for them to say about her as well.
Indeed. I've just spotted my mum is watching on Facebook. She's put, love the riders' determination. They do a brilliant job. And the horses are enjoying their test, which they are indeed.
I love that. Hi, Lauren's mum. And she's doing a brilliant job through here. Those tight turns. And again, all the riders have such great positions, don't they?
Really good.
No problem through there.
We have Chantal live on Facebook. I used to ride Kizzy, but I definitely work better on Tex. Chantal, you have been watching for a long time. Tell us, why do you prefer Tex? Is he slightly steadier?
I was thinking he might have a little bit more go.
Than Kizzy?
Well,
Kizzy's busy, remember?
Kizzy is busy, but
And also Wizzy.
she takes it all in her stride.
Anna Glass is also still watching.
I still can't get over the 90%.
I know. We're doing well on the lives. We're definitely not talking to ourselves.
It's always nice to be chatting to a few other people, not just ourselves.
Maybe Tex stands closer to the gate.
Oh,
Kizzy always stands a little bit away.
she does like a bit of a gap, doesn't she? That's very good parking with Tex.
He's got a lovely face. Tex listens more than Kizzy and is easier to control. See? Kizzy is Wizzy.
We like a bit of whiz. Bit of go.
And a super halt there in the box. Okay, so we have Tex again, and we have Rosie Tasker to take the lead in this Class 83 Countryside Challenge Independent Open for the Isle of Man with an absolute whopping score of 91.79.
Wow.
What do they have to do to make 100? That's what I want to know. Rosie and Tex go way back. She adores him and they make a great team. Rosie has a brilliant positive approach to everything and loves riding.
Wow, Tex has got 2 scores over 90% with 2 different riders. That's quite impressive.
Maybe that's why he's better than Kizzy. So when you watch these riders here that have got this huge score, you can see why. They're just so confident, they don't hang about. It's like watching Formula One.
You can see the horses really listening. Straight through all the manoeuvres, round the obstacles.
Oh, and Chantel says, well done, Rosie. Well, it was tough at the top, girls. There's 1.79% in it. It was tough at the top.
I mean, to come second with 90% is quite impressive, isn't it?
Well, it's annoying, isn't it?
I'm sure there's a bit of friendly rivalry. I wonder which one filmed it first.
I think that's Chantel watching there at sea.
Did Tex have a warm-up?
I think they spy on each other.
Did he have a practice round before this winning one?
Yes, every day since Easter.
Well, that was Catterick RDA.
Oh.
We don't know when the Isle of Man get their Countryside Challenge out.
Oh, Erin, this is the last one.
It's the last challenge. But we finished on a 91%.
Oh, Chantel says, Rosie is a close friend of mine. I'm proud of Rosie. We are absolutely sure you are. We just think there's always a little bit of rivalry.
Maybe we're just too competitive.
It makes it fun. I'm sure you definitely support each other and cheer each other on.
You've both done an excellent job. Going round the duck pond. I think he has a little look in it each time just to see if there's anything in it. You could just see a little sneaky side eye.
Riding for the Disabled Isle of Man say, we videoed these back in June, these two girls and all of the guys just have the best time doing the Countryside Challenge. And Chantel says, we start this year's lessons on the 16th of January 2026. So
wow.
Chantel is counting down the days.
Six months of preparation.
And confidently there into the halt box. So here we are. We're going to have a quick whip back to the carriage driving. We have with you the third placed rider of class 98. And this was the senior section, which is Susan Ashton with Hermit's Elsa, which was sadly missed off yesterday. However, we are here and ready to go, riding for the Kesteven group with a huge score of 74%. So we just wanted you all to be able to see them as they were joint third. So Susan says, I came back to Kesteven riding back in 2015 at the age of 59. I was determined to finally achieve my dream of riding a horse. What came after was truly magical. I learnt to ride sufficiently that I could ride independently and compete in dressage tests, something that she never expected she'd be able to do. As the time passed, my disability meant I had to give up riding, but was able to transfer to carriage driving, which maintained my link with the Kesteven riding and all its equines. After a few years, I felt my competency had improved, and now I love the challenge of managing both horse. This will be the first year competing with our own pony, Elsa, and she is very willing, happy pony, to keep active and enabling me to do something which would overcome many of my physical difficulties. Kesteven is an amazing place which helps us all forget about what we can't do and enables us to do more than we thought we could. Now that is really lovely. We have Karen Thompson. This is Elsa's first driving competition. She is a very cute pony and is very versatile. Last year she was in the Countryside Challenge competition. Huge thanks to our driving coaches, Josh and Jill, for training and producing her beautifully, plus all the team who have helped with prepping, plaiting and videoing.
I like Elsa. She's doing a cracking job.
She is indeed.
With Susan. And it's quite a fiddly test, isn't it? We were saying yesterday, when you've got to factor in that carriage behind as well. You've got to really ride those turns smoothly and prepare your lines.
A lovely active trot there, especially from Elsa, who's in her first year of this.
She looks like she's done it for longer than that, doesn't she?
Well, the pony has to have a lot of trust in the driver as well.
Yeah.
To not crash them into the fence.
Absolutely.
Caroline over on Facebook says, well done to our friends from the Saxon Group RDA and Drum RDA team. Muirfield Therapy are all cheering you on. So a great job there with a huge 74%. And we're glad that we got to get you on the screen today.
Super job from them.
So Erin, that's the end of our second day, and we've seen a lot of action-packed stuff. It was nice to see some showing classes today.
Definitely, and some massive scores all day, up to over 90%. It's insane.
In the Countryside Challenge, I know. So we've been having a chat. Who is our pony or horse of the day?
Well, this was a really tough one. I think we've had a few arguments around it. However,
we nearly had a joint.
We could have had 3. We've gone for Mariana Special Riding Group's Betty.
I really like Betty. I think she's really versatile. I think she did so well in the Countryside Challenge, and I would love to see her doing some dressage.
We hope we see her again tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see.
So tomorrow we do have a really exciting day. So it's our final day, but it's an exciting day. We have got some dressage, we've got some vaulting, we've got some show jumping, and we've got the musical ride and drive.
A lot to look forward to.
A lot to look forward to
the show jumping.
So please join us tomorrow at 3:45. We will be back here ready to go. And remember to chat away to us on Facebook and on YouTube.
Yep, send in your comments.
And remember to send in your watch parties, because we want to see as many as people as possible watching. And now I am going to leave you with our Fiona Harris, who is the events manager.
Wow, what a most fantastic event. Thank you so much for joining us. As we wrap up the RDA Virtual National Championships, we wanted to extend our heartfelt appreciation to everyone who has participated, volunteered, sponsored and supported this magical event. Your support is what makes this weekend possible, and your dedication and enthusiasm have made it truly memorable. A special shout out to the incredible horses and the dedicated coaches who have played such a vital role in this journey. Their commitment and partnership with their riders have brought these performances to life. Congratulations to all our competitors for your hard work and outstanding performances. We hope you enjoyed the experience. We look forward to seeing you all at the RDA Virtual Championships again next year. Please do remember that rosettes and score sheets will be sent out next week. Until then, keep pursuing your equestrian journeys and stay connected with the RDA community.